until they touch a whole acreage of land. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner.
Let's go!
And how about Reggie Jackson revitalizing his career last season with the Clippers? Candace, sometimes it just takes a change of scenery.
It takes a change of scenery and it takes a belief. When you have the confidence of your teammates to take the shots, put in the work, you just have to go out there and perform, and he did just that.
Leonard against Dort. Shot.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
No way you're keeping this lead. We've seen this before.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Baisley. Here's Mr. Clutch. Down low. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Hartenstein. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Fantastic feed from Kawhi. Here's a guy who has really worked on his passing.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's tipped. Kennard outside to the middle. And Hartenstein gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Defended by Kennard. They get the rebound. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Roby. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Leonard. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Nifty move. And the dunk by Leonard.
What power from Kawhi in the paint, pushing his way past the defense.
And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, and it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, you know, continue to stretch the defense. And you can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing of the game being played as today.
Here's Hartenstein. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Defensive foul. Darius Baisley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
City. Man's checked in. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And there's the drive. Here's Baisley. Here's Mr. Clutch. Powell covers. Picked up by Baisley. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Powell sets a screen. There's the triple. Man misses. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Williams. And he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. Kennard with it. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to Batum. Now Kennard. On the wing man. Fires for three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
Remaining in the first.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The Thunder with another miss.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Here's Kennard. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. It can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can we talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
Kennard outside. Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. Here's Kennard. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Inside. Here's Baisley. Deflected. Powell outside. Pass to Kennard. There's the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Norman, that's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Roby to the right side. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into
Your Clippers. 25. All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for yours. Now is the lineup for the Thunder. Clippers take a timeout. Your Clippers pick.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Luke Kennard out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Mann in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Here's man. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the block. Tipped. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Stolen by Kennard. Here's Powell. Here's Hartenstein. Kennard with it. Powell, a screen on Williams. Kennard into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Kennard's got 6.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Will it go? Oh, drew the foul.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
But he'll head to the line for 3.
Second team foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Number 70, 3 shots.
He's off on the second. And he misses all 3.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Hits the trifecta.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Well, Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, you know, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. You know, all of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Batum. And no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
2 minutes
It
remaining.
really should be an interesting one to watch.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in
Darius Russell. That's his second personal foul. The team is in the penalty. At the line for your Clippers. To the strike, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Batum. Powell outside. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
Strong move, then the soft teardrop. Powell's a sneaky score in the lane.
And I want to thank our special guest. Candace, your insights are always illuminating. Great to have you on the program.
Illuminating. It's great to be here. Thanks,
Foul,
BA.
Thunder.
Well, it's always
Number
interesting to hear
70.
from you.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Clippers, Luke Kennard. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
So he gets them both. And Oklahoma City shooting at 30% here in the second. 59 seconds left in the half. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Powell in the post. Williams defending. Hartenstein. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Pass to Roby. Here's Mr. Clutch. The rebound by Mann.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Seconds left in the second.
Man, look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Off target from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Just
with the score, your Clippers 67, the Thunder 31.
Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Inside, Norman Powell relies on his agility, allowing him to navigate the paint.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist of the night. And it's Powell off the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with aggression. Norman Powell putting pressure on the interior D with his driving and finishing abilities.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here.
Your Clippers 108, the Thunder. Your Clippers.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Thunder, we've got Theo Maledon, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Batum. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Over Wiggins. Hits the front of the rim and out. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets the 3-ball to go.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Down low. And a foul called on the way up.
Number 70. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul. At the line from L.A.
Problems, or does it foster rivalries?
Well, I mean, we've seen it on both sides. Some of these guys, obviously rivalries and a lot of chatter is talk between social media, and a lot of these guys are friends. It's just the way you use it. I think it can be an advantage or a disadvantage at times.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And the shot's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Batum. And it's all from 3-point range. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Maledon. To the paint. Tipped. And here's Jackson. Here's Batum. And it's Jackson on the take. Drops in the layup for 2. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Off target from 3-point range. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And count the basket. He was
number 70. That's his 3rd personal foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he...
Slow down,
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Not going to go that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. Out left to the wing. To the left side wing. Mr. Clutch. That three's off the mark.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
On the wing man. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Batum. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein a screen. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
From deep. Mr. Clutch can't hit. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-4 run. Takes a 13-footer. Maladon grabs a miss. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Offensive board from the arc. The shot won't fall.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Mann, hounded by Wiggins. To the inside. Here's Maladon. Pass to Mr. Clutch. The three is up. The Thunder with another miss.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Hartenstein. Here's Coffey, and he banks in the layup.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. Do you think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Oh, they need this! The rebound by Mann. Mann's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Coffey. And he commits the intentional foul.
Number 70, that's his fourth personal foul. 3rd team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Mann's checked in. So it's the Clippers now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. To the middle. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Thunder shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 3-pointer. That one no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. George, right side. Here's Mann. Inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Mr. Clutch. With the drive. An easy 2 on the layup.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Coffey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for L.A., Amir Coffey to the line. Taking
Time
2
to
shots.
get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Baisley, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Maladon. Here's Mann. To the inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another shot. And Pakusevsky gets it to go.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Coffey. Here's Mann. George outside. There's a screen. They double team George. Here's Mann. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Baisley. Here's Mr. Clutch from outside the arc. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Coffey. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
To the paint. Stolen. Here's Mann. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Mr. Clutch.
Foul.
And there's a whistle.
Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his second personal foul.
That one misses. Favors checked in for Pokashevsky.
Oklahoma City. Number 70.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
Shot clock at 6. A shot from the high post. No good, a bit long that time.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Now Favors. There's a screen by Favors. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Favors.
The chemistry Favors has with his teammates is outstanding. Really punches the basket through the rim on these alley-oop jams.
Back to George. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. From downtown, and the Clippers hit again from deep. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
George outside. Down low. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
These calls can be so difficult.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Clippers. To the stripe, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mr. Clutch to halt the run. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Here's Hartenstein. Favors covering. And here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And the Thunder in possession here. Pass to Williams. Here's Favors. Puts it up from 12. That one goes. Count it.
The anticipation of Favors is flawless. Knowing in advance he is going to rise up with the jumper as the pass is coming to him.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily.
Your Clippers, 143. The Thunder, 69.
Your team lost because you
Folks,
stink,
we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
Hey, Z, you want to start?
I can't help but notice you're a bit of a clothes horse. Where did your interest in fashion come from?
Absolutely. It's a lot of eyes on me, so I got to stay.
What's up, man?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Just like that. You could do better than that. One more. Now we're rolling. Need the ball, huh?
Let's go!
Hey, hit me up.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Keep it going.
Yo, set it up!
Yeah, there you go. Good, baby.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hey, hit me up.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
On, MP. Need some help?
And looking at where the league has gone, Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think there needs to be a balance to.
Now into lineup for the Thunder.
Mike Howard's checked in for Hampton. Horton Tucker comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander against Nunn. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Pass to Horton Tucker. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A fader. Dort grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's the screen. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Roby. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
Los Angeles leading by 5, but no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Nunn. The Thunder with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
No problem knocking that one down. Monk's got 10.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
The shot by Monk is no good. Thunder trailing by 8. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. He's actually more concerned with Anthony Davis's defense than anything. Coach said he covers as much ground as any big in the league. Plus, he has the length and instincts to affect shots anywhere on the floor. So they're going to have to try to move the ball away from him. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, unable to change momentum here.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. I love it.
Timeout called for the Thunder. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your Laker girl.
Checked in for Davis. Thunder trailing by 12.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. It's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
And the shot goes in.
Once Monk starts heating up, he's dangerous. I mean, he's sometimes able to flat out take over games with the scoring ability.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 14-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Mr. Clutch. And they'll get another chance. Man. Here's Roby, and it's sent back by Howard. And here's the fast break. Here's Horton Tucker. That's in there, Johnson with the assist. And an important part of every...
Timeout for Oklahoma City. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girl. Coming in before the Thunder.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Westbrook finds James. Westbrook with a screen for LeBron. Now none. From outside the arc. Favors with the rebound. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Westbrook in a point. That's the Laker 5. Over to the wing. Releases. And he gets it to go off the back of the rim. And that's now 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
No good from Mr. Clutch.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Racing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook passes to Davis. To the paint, he's looking for James and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. The shot comes out. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Favors with a screen on Nunn. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Mr. Clutch. Defended by Nunn. LeBron against Dort. Here's Pokusevski. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. Yep, that one goes.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Out to the right wing. Pokusevski, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Feeds to Favors. Fires for 3. No good from Mr. Clutch.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. He's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Count that bucket. Nunn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mr. Clutch. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Westbrook with a screen for James. Thunder with the rebound. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
He shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
All the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down now.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Lets it go with the 3. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
On the wing, James. Defended by Dort. James against Dort. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 6.
The overwhelming strength of James just brushing past defenders on his way up.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Connects from 3-point range. 6 points for Mr. Clutch.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
James in the post. 6 points for him. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Good on the 3-point shot. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. No good for Mr. Clutch. Los Angeles leading by 17. Loads it up for Davis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The selfless attitude of James. Someone on his team has a clean look. I bet you he'll find it.
No good for Mr. Clutch.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight. Just a 3, not one of them. Ain't work.
And the 3-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Inside to end the run. He lays it in. He's got 8.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Westbrook a screen on Dort. Back to Westbrook to the middle. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing one of his guys is open.
Favors passes to Mr. Clutch. Second chance shot. Favors can't get it to go.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
James. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pokusevski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. James left side. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
LeBron James with the assist. Timeout for Oklahoma City. T-shirt time. And your Laker girl. The end of the first half. For the score, the Lakers 67, the Thunder 40.
Side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half.
Now on the lineup for the Thunder.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Baisley. Here's Mr. Clutch. James covering to the inside. Here's Roby. Here's Mr. Clutch. Monk grabs the board.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. James, the pass to Davis. Back to James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Inside position he wants now. Once LeBron establishes himself, he's going to dunk it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
No good from Mr. Clutch. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Davis on the wing. And there's the pass to Howard. Pass to Nunn from downtown. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Nunn's got 11.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Here's Baisley. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Nunn can't get it to fall. And the Thunder with the possession here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now Monk. 16 points for him. And it's blocked. Here's Mr. Clutch. There's a good screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Monk. Now, here's Nunn. Defense is right there. And Malik Monk gets the three. Monk's got 19 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Here's Johnson. Can't connect from short range. Oklahoma City shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Here's Giddey. Defended by 9. Time called here, the Thunder.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls. Coming into the floor for the Thunder.
The Lakers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. We've got Russell Westbrook. Johnson is out there with Davis. And it's LeBron James. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. LeBron against Williams. Pass to Mr. Clutch. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Mr. Clutch has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Oklahoma City. Westbrook a screen on Williams. LeBron passes to Horton Tucker. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. To the middle. The feed to Williams. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Westbrook with a screen for James. 2 points. That one goes.
Now, with his athletic ability, LeBron tries with purpose. He puts the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Down low. It's stolen by Davis. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Westbrook dishes to Davis.
Better partner to have pick and roll than sets hard screens and the softness to match.
Now here's Melwood. He's covered by Westbrook. The 3-pointer is right on target.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron. To the wing right side. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Williams. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Over to the left wing. The pass to Mr. Clutch. From deep. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Davis. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Akusevsky's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good from outside. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the paint and stolen by LeBron. Davis up top. Pass to Horton Tucker. Davis looking for an opening. Passes it to James. Floats it up for Davis. 6 to shoot. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He's such an effective and versatile scorer. Once Davis starts to get going, he's tough to slow down.
Paladon passes to Mr. Clutch. Misses the three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Westbrook a screen on Williams. James in the post. He goes up again. It's deflected. They retain possession. Pass to Davis. Goes up with it again. And at last, they get one to fall.
4-2.
Davis has got 6 points in the quarter. To the right side. Here's Mr. Clutch. From deep. The Thunder with another miss.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that.
And he gets the bucket. And that's 15 points for Russell Westbrook.
They can't do anything about Westbrook tonight. You tell me how to check him because I don't have an idea.
The pass to Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer. The rebound by Johnson.
I don't know why he keeps shooting. Can anybody tell me nothing is falling for him? He's going to end the game on a bad note if he keeps this up.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Paladon passes to Mr. Clutch. No good off the back of the rim.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's a better option.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Sinks the triple. Mr. Clutch has got 19 points.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Defense sees Westbrook coming, but his verticality makes him almost unstoppable.
Now, here's Paladon. He's guarded closely. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And Talen Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said that.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
I see more promise than promise.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Ellington comes in for James. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Favors. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul.
That's a foul? Sorry, I thought this was
At
a
the line
contact
for the
sport.
Thunder,
My bad.
Derek Favors. At the line for two.
Shooting two.
And so Favors nails both of them. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Horton-Tucker. Davis against Favors. Bank shot, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Right wing, here's Mr. Clutch. And they recover it. Baisley passes to Mr. Clutch. Inside, some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the pass to Baisley. Clock at 2. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Passes to Horton-Tucker. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Maladon passes to Mr. Clutch. Dishes it to Favors. Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the inside, Baisley, and he banks in the layup.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Pass to Davis. Here's Horton Tucker. On the wing, Ellington. All sorts of time. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Baisley. Excellent D there by Johnson. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Augustine. Passes it to Ellington. Davis with it. He's covered by Favors. 3-pointer Ellington. Traps in the tray. Ellington's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
For 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Outside Williams. Here's Mr. Clutch. Misses off the right iron.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Back to Davis. And they double up Davis. Pass to Horton Tucker. A 3-pointer, no good.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Feeds it to Favors. And the layup is good. Favors got 4 points this quarter.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Davis inside. He's guarded by Favors. And it's Davis missing. The Thunder shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Pass to Maladon. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And it goes down 2 points. Davis has got 25 points in the game.
Let the big man eat. Hit Davis the rock in this area, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Maladon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Bounce pass from Augustine. Davis against Favors. And they double up Davis. There's the pass to Ellington. Oh, good with the triple. The Thunder shooting around 37% in the 4th quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece still. 2 more to go in the season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and and game out, and doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Davis.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Augustine passes to Davis. Back to Augustine. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Williams against Johnson. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. He takes it in.
Lakers win. Lakers are victorious. The Lakers 136. The Thunder 85.